Hey there, YouTube. It's Robert again. First things first, I want to apologize to everybody for my extended absence recently. Basically, been sick and some personal things going on, but I'm back. Everything's great. Those of you who know what's been going on, I want to thank you for your prayers. Excuse me. Still a little sick, so please excuse the fact that I'll probably be coughing here and there throughout this video. Today's video, I'm doing on friendship. Particular one about my friendship and my faith. The reason I'm doing this video, and this is pretty much unscripted, once again just speaking from my heart, but the reason I'm doing this is because I've gotten a lot of mails from a lot of very Protestant Christians. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm talking more of the very fundamentalist, separatist style Christians who are saying that since I am friends with non-believers, I am not a Christian. Now, to be fair to them, so I'm not taking them out of context, pretty much every one of them, since I am friends with pagans and pagans agree with me, I am not a Christian. Telling me that I am not a Christian. And they're saying that because Christ was never a friend to anyone but his disciples. He broke bread with them, but he was never their friend. That I am committing blasphemy. You, Robert Shirator, you're committing blasphemy. And it goes on. And every time they try to prove their point, they go back to the Old Testament. Or bringing up the fact that God came with a sword to this world. And trying to justify. And the reason I say justify is because when I've read the Bible, and I admit I haven't read every single book of the Old Testament. I've read pretty much the New Testament cover to cover. But the Christ of the the New Testament, Jesus, the person that we're supposed to follow after and be like, was very different than the Christ that these people are talking about. When I have read the Bible, the core of his message, the very core, we're talking the heart, which people seem to have forgotten in today's time, is love and friendship. And now let's get into this thing. I think part of the problem may be that people want to redefine friendship into something that it really doesn't mean what they think it does. They seem to think that friendship means we have everything in common, we have the same faith, and we pretty much have all agreements. Well, that's, from what I read, that's not really biblical friendship. Friendship starts with love, that you love someone. And we're not talking sexual love. I don't want to get into that. Let's keep this straightforward, everybody. But I want to speak honestly. It starts with a love for somebody, not because they're Christian, not because they're a certain creed or whatever. You love them because they're human beings too. I see Christianity today, and once again, I am speaking very excuse me, I'm speaking in very general terms. But when I see Christianity today, we want to basically have, in a general way, this us versus them mentality. It's like either you're a Christian and going to heaven, or you're not, and we must preach at you and convert you. Yeah, get them. This very us versus them mentality. And when I see that, it breaks my heart. It really does. Because when I read the Bible and the way I look at people, Christ didn't see denominations. He saw people that needed help. When he befriended someone, it was a pure friendship. It wasn't to convert someone. It wasn't, follow me, I'll be your friend if you follow me. No, he was there to help people. Without their asking, most of the time without their asking, people did come and ask him for help. But sometimes he just see people in need and help them. And he wouldn't say, well, I'll help you if you come to church with me. I'll do this if. No. When Christ was a person's friend, and he saw everybody as a friend, unless they gave him reason not to be, but he just helped people. Where has that gone? Where has that gone in Christianity today? My friendships with my friends, pagan, atheist, Satanist, Christian, whatever. Well, I will admit one thing. They're not the same level of friendship. I mean, my personal Christian friends, especially here where I live, I cherish those greatly. Not saying I don't cherish my others, but these are my brothers and sisters in Christ, and I love them to death, and there's pretty much nothing I wouldn't do for them. But that doesn't degrade or hinder my friendship with everybody else. I honestly love people, and I want to help them. I want to help them because some people just need help. I want to live a life in service to others and in friendship. Maybe because of my religion, I will admit, has a part to play in that, because I was a very different person before. You know, but see, everybody says, well, you can't be a friend, you can't be a Christian because you're friends to non-Christian. Well, you know what? I would actually say this. I follow Christ, and it's because I am a Christian I am friends to everybody. Unless they give me reason not to be. If they don't want to be my friend, and they say, you're not my friend, and I don't want anything to do with you, you know what? I say, okay, and I go away. I'm not forcing my faith. In the Bible, it tells us if someone doesn't want to be around us and tells us to go away, we are to go away. We are not to be in their face screaming and all that. I mean, there's this evangelistic ideal in today's society, in today's Christian society, that I don't understand. That it's always hellfire, brimstone. We're in the last days. Let's do whatever in the name of the Lord. It's like everything they do in today's society, in Christian society, is always in the name of the Lord. You know what? How about we keep our faith in our hearts? Let our actions, our friendships, speak more than our words ever could. I know I'm getting off the subject here, but this is all interconnected. I want to tell you, all my friends out there, and you know who you are, and I'm going to read a small list here in a second. I will tell you this now. I don't care what a person says. If any of you ever need something, you come to me and I will do my darndest. I will see if I can help. I will be there to help you. Of this I promise. I promise this on my very faith, on my Lord. Christians, examine your hearts. I don't understand how people can say, if you're friends to the world, you can't be a friend to Christ. I love the Lord, but I try, and I don't know. I think I've said my thing. Now I want to give a small list, a little shout out to some of the friends that have meant a lot to me. All right? And these are just a very abbreviated list, but Aneth, Reverend Jack, Pastor Javid, Phoenix Rainweaver, Pagan Ron, Holy Ground, Bengali, Galaxy Dreams, Oba Bear, Padre Ashes, Brendan 001, Axum of Discord, Queen of Queen of Snow, Question Christ, Beverage, Dawn Exodus, Not Your Typical Negro, Christian Hillbilly, Green Ocean Moon. These are just a very, very small group of people that I call friends. Some, my brothers and sisters in Christ. These are some people that have helped me and opened my eyes to some things. Once again, this is off the cuff, and I think I've said what I needed to say. Any comments, questions, please feel free to send me emails with questions. I know it's been rambling, but it's something I felt I should do. Be safe, everybody. God bless. Take care. And whatever you do, remember, do it in love. Thank you.